In the vastness of the ocean, mysterious events are often hidden, but when the sky above becomes a battlefield, tensions quickly flare up. Imagine a Russian aircraft recklessly flying close to a US aircraft carrier, causing the crew to immediately be on alert. How would they react in this dangerous situation? How would the US Navy respond to the threat? Could such encounters have serious consequences for global security? To assess the seriousness of the incident, it is first necessary to understand the importance of the parties involved. The US aircraft carrier, like a giant floating fortress, is a symbol of undisputed military power. These fighting machines are designed not only to protect power, but also to maintain peace and be ready to respond quickly to global threats. Their role is extremely important in ensuring national security and maintaining stability around the world. The US Navy's aircraft carriers, with their large crews and air wings capable of striking targets at long ranges, play a vital role in the nation's military strategy. These massive ships are marvels of modern technology, equipped with advanced radar systems, superior defensive weapons, and the ability to deploy fighter jets and drones. They are mobile fortresses, symbols of power and readiness to respond to any challenge. Russian spy planes, known as intelligence-gathering aircraft, play a vital role in surveillance and data collection. These aircraft, equipped with modern technology, are capable of intercepting communications, tracking movements, and gathering vital information from a distance. The Ilyushin IL-20M and the Tu-214R, for example, are designed to perform electronic surveillance and reconnaissance missions, thanks to their advanced sensors, cameras, and information-gathering tools. This technology allows the aircraft to collect a wide range of information, from radar signals to communications traffic, providing important insights into enemy military activities. A Russian spy plane flying close to a US aircraft carrier is a risky move, and it raises many questions about the reasons and consequences. In this tense game of intelligence and counterintelligence, each side is trying to understand the capabilities and intentions of the other. For Russia, this action could provide important information about the operations and technology of the AUS aircraft carrier, while for the United States, tracking the spy plane could reveal Russian intelligence methods and technology. When an unidentified aircraft is detected on radar, all emergency response procedures are immediately activated. The radar operator begins by attempting to identify the aircraft by its transponder code, a key piece of information for identifying the aircraft and determining its legitimacy. If the aircraft does not transmit any code or the code is unclear, this is a clear warning sign that the aircraft may be a threat. The radar operator immediately notifies the chain of command on the aircraft carrier, starting with the captain and other commanders. A quick decision must be made to respond to the situation. The captain, upon receiving the information, directs the jets to be mobilized to be ready to deal with the threat. At the same time, the aircraft carrier's defenses are put on high alert, ready to respond to any situation that may arise. The aircraft carrier's escorts, including destroyers and cruisers, are positioned to prepare to counter any potential threats. During this time, every decision and action is made quickly and accurately to ensure the safety of the aircraft carrier and its crew. As tensions rise, the aircraft carrier captain consults with senior officers to make a decision on how to respond. The officers provide information and analysis to determine the best options. After careful consideration, the captain decides to mobilize the jets to be ready to deal with the threat from the spy plane. The real cat-and-mouse game begins as the fighter pilots prepare for their mission. They must identify and possibly attack the intruding aircraft, knowing that their actions are being monitored not only by their commanders, but also by Russian intelligence officers. If the Russian pilots become more aggressive, the situation could escalate quickly, leading to serious consequences. How do you think this situation will develop if tensions rise? Let us know in the comments section. Once the US jets take off, their mission is to move to intercept and monitor the spy plane approaching the carrier. The fighter pilots are to identify, track, and if the situation requires, be ready to engage the spy plane. Upon approach, the jets will confirm the identity of the Russian aircraft and make it clear that the aircraft has been detected. It's a tense game of cat and mouse, with the Russian spy plane knowing it's being tracked and the US jets ready to respond. The carrier pilots will maintain a close formation with the spy plane and use advanced communication systems to relay real-time information back to the carrier. This constant stream of data helps the carrier crew understand the capabilities and intentions of the spy plane. Such encounters are not uncommon and are all part of the information and strategic warfare in the air. In fact, encounters between jets and spy planes are part of larger shows of force strategy. Both the US and Russia follow specific protocols for handling such situations, with the goal of avoiding escalation while still gathering intelligence and asserting military power. The rules of engagement are clear and designed to prevent the crossing of established borders. The US jets will shadow the spy planes, keeping a distance that does not allow for detailed information to be gathered, but still close enough to prevent an immediate threat. Both sides are well aware that maintaining control and avoiding unwanted collisions is extremely important. US Navy pilots are highly trained to react quickly and effectively in situations like this. However, encounters between jets and spy planes are not isolated incidents, but are part of a larger strategy. They help nations gather intelligence, test the other side's ability to respond, and send political messages. When Russian spy planes fly close to US aircraft carriers, it's not just to gather information, but it's also to demonstrate Russia's presence and for the US to demonstrate its willingness to defend its assets. Do you think that these encounters are necessary to maintain peace, or do they increase the risk of conflict? Let us know in the comments below. Each encounter between Russian spy planes and US fighter jets is a serious test of both sides' resolve and capabilities. Russia seeks to collect data on US military operations to improve its understanding, while the US monitors and analyzes Russian tactics and surveillance capabilities. Intelligence collection and analysis in a continuous process, helping countries refine their strategies and prepare for future encounters. This interaction is not just part of military strategy, but also reflects a complex strategy game between military powers. In the cockpit of an aircraft carrier, preparation is crucial. Jet pilots are ready to take off and conduct potential combat missions, while intelligence officers work below deck to analyze data collected from surveillance operations. Communications teams ensure that the command line operates efficiently and that information is communicated quickly and accurately. The aircraft carrier, like a city at sea, is capable of operating for long periods without outside support, thanks to smooth coordination between departments and well-established procedures. Aware of the presence of US jets, Russian reconnaissance aircraft often retreat to avoid violent reactions. Although the Russian aircraft's information-gathering mission is not complete, the US jets' return to the aircraft carrier marks the end of the direct threat. Although the situation is now under control, the crew's vigilance remains undiminished. They continue to maintain a high level of preparedness to respond to any contingencies that may arise in the future. While the aircraft carrier continues to operate normally, the aircrew remain in a heightened state of readiness to respond to potential intrusions. The success of the spy plane deterrence is a testament to the preparedness, training, and strategy of the US Navy. Every aircrew member contributes to the safety and security of the aircraft carrier and its missions. Encounters like these provide opportunities to learn and improve, and underscore the vigilance required to maintain security in international waters. The human element is an integral part of every military encounter, along with technology and tactics. The radar operators, pilots, and intelligence officers involved are not only highly trained professionals, but also individuals with their own stories and motivations. The success of an encounter depends on the skills and judgment of each individual. Each of their decisions and actions reflects a combination of professional ability and personal factors, demonstrating that technology is only one part of the larger picture of military confrontations. Considering the role of the lead pilot in the intercept mission, this person's likely to be a seasoned pilot with thousands of flight hours. The split-second decisions they make can have a profound impact on the outcome of the encounter. While the technology and tactics are important, the pilot's judgment and composure in high-pressure situations are crucial. The success of the mission depends not only on the ability to fly the aircraft, but also on making quick and accurate decisions in stressful situations. After each encounter between a spy plane and a fighter, diplomatic channels are immediately activated to handle the situation. The encounter is reported to higher levels of command and political leaders, who use this information to adjust strategy and make decisions. In some cases, diplomatic protests may be filed, demanding that the opposing nation comply with international rules and agreements. This helps prevent similar incidents in the future and reduces international tensions. Effective coordination between the military and diplomatic agencies is essential to maintaining peace and stability in a volatile geopolitical landscape.
Out at sea, the symbol of Russia, Russian power. This is the Vice Admiral Mediterranean, just off the Syrian coast. Firepower.
Click on the next video to continue exploring the
like
military
this
world.
for destroying targets in the air, and they opened up the hatches for destroying enemy submarines.
In maintaining
One of those
international
ships
peace and
appears in the
stability.
distance.